Hey guys, how we doing? And welcome back to Lee Slot Cars for another build. And today I'm going to do a continuation from the pit garage build that I did last week. And not sure what it's going to be, but I do know it's going to involve more foam board. It's good to have foam board back in my life. So let me show you what I'm going to do. I got a little bit carried away and I started building and forgot to film it. So let me show you what I've done. So I'm going to do a continuation of this roof with a building underneath. So it's going to curve round. You know what I said in the previous video, a bit like a football stadium? Well, this is going to come round and it's going to curve round there. Now, because of the unevenness of the baseboard where it's dipping down and warped a bit, I put a flat surface there, capped it off at the back, painted it black. So nothing really exciting. That's just... it's nearly dry now. That's given me a flat firm base to work with, and then at the back of the building there can be steps going down and we can sort all that out later. So I want the front to be curved in line with the track, but just set back a little bit, probably about an inch or so, so there's no chance of the cars clipping them when I come around. And what I've done for that is I've cut out a bit of foam board and scored it, as you can see, so it will now curve. So I can hot glue that in place of a curve, and I've cut out a long window. Now I'm not going to put any glass in that because when you curve it, it's really difficult to stick the glass in. I may do if I feel like it, but the odds aren't good, let's be perfectly honest. So the main structure of the building is going to be really straightforward. It's going to have this going there like that, and it's going to have back bit in that sort of Z shape that we've got there, and then the roof will follow the path. So as I said previously, it'll come round and then drop down there. I could move the floodlight, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it there, just paint the base the same to match whatever colour that is, and then we'll do a continuation from there. Unless I try and do something clever that incorporates that sticks out the top. Oh, now there's an idea. A building, light out the top. Okay, that's one for the future. So all I'm going to be doing in the first instance is, I think I'm going to stick these bits on. I don't need a side bit because I can use the back of the garage there, which is fine. I think this is going to have to get painted first before I put it on, but these back sections can get painted when they're stuck down. So I'm going to cut them out and paint them, don't know what colour, something different. I don't want to be black and grey all throughout all the interiors, so the inside walls will be a different colour, so I'll have a play around with that. Right, I've cut out the side pieces for the building. I've painted it, it probably doesn't show it very well, but a really light colour. It's like a sandy cream colour. It looks white on film, and that one's there is slightly darker. We'll call it a feature wall. So these are pretty much dry, so I'm going to go ahead and get these pieces stuck in place, and then we'll have the shell of a building. Okay, so that's got all the pieces stuck in place. I've stuck a little door there, excuse me, and we'll have another little door. I'm going to decorate the black at the back, but I think I'm going to do this in brickwork. So I get some print out bricks and do brickwork around the back with a door there and a step going down, and we'll see how that looks, but I'm not quite ready for that yet. And the interior, I need to sort out and decorate the walls and put things on the walls to make it look a little bit interesting. I think this area here sort of lends itself to a bar really, doesn't it? So maybe it could be a new bar or restaurant or something, I don't know. But I'm going to let all the paint dry. As I say quite often, it's time for a coffee, and then we come back. I'll would have had the chance to think about what I'm going to do next. So the next section I'm going to work on, I'm going to leave this for now. I've got the roof to do in the inside, but that can all wait. I need to sort the lighting out. So I want to have one light just here and probably one there as well. The power comes up at the back there, so I'm going to run a wire along here to attach to the bulbs. Now to hide the wires, I'm going to sort of put a false wall in, so I'm going to cut out a bit of board and put that so the wiring's all behind it. Excuse me. I'm also going to have a bulb coming out the back here, so the back is lit up. So there's going to be a bit of fiddling about, but once that's done and all wired in, then I can get this back section done. And what I've done is printed off some paper brick. So the back of the building is going to be a brick wall. So I'm just going to fill about with wires, bit of soldering, and when we come back, hopefully the lights will all be in place and we'll be ready for the next section. I have to say that was quite fiddly, but anyway, those 3 sets of wires of bulbs are soldered together, put in a connector, runs along the back there into another connector. I like using these because they're really easy to change and move, and if I need to add more wires to it, it's easy to do. So I'm going to hot glue these bulbs in place, and then I'm going to start tidying the wiring up, because I want to hide as much of the wiring as I can, but make it so it's quite easily removable. But if something's hot glued down, it's easy enough to take off. So I'm going to glue these lights in place, and then I need to start measuring up for the false wall to sit behind it. This has been extremely fiddly, but anyway, false wall is in, bulbs are stuck in place. A lot of the wiring's been hidden, so I've just got this. If we see here, that's just going to sit over there, so I'm going to glue that in place, and then I just need to build a step to go there. No, I won't do that. I'll do the brickwork first. So I'm going to stick this down and cut out the brick cladding. Okay, so I've cut out a shape for the roof. It's a bit messy, but it'll be okay when it's painted. Next thing I'm going to do is, you'll see that I've just boxed in the floodlight, and I'm going to do it, but cutting out the roof for that's going to be really tricky. I'm going to have to do 2 separate pieces that slot together either side of that. So now I'm going to go and start putting the brickwork at the back across here. So it's going to be a little bit fiddly because they're all sort of different heights and lengths, and that little cap in there probably needs painting. So I'm going to get all this stuck on, and I think then it will really start coming to life. I think it'll look pretty cool. Well, another very fiddly job, but worthwhile, I'd say. There's a couple of little bits, there's a little gap there, so I'm just going to pop a little bit of paint in there to mask that, and then that I'll probably paint in the same colour, and then I need to put a step just in there, and a door, an exit door from wherever this building's going to be. So yeah, it's coming together. I like this. Right, I've stuck the door on and I've built some steps and just painted the front. I'm waiting for that to dry, and then I'll paint the top of the steps like a light grey. But also I've managed to cut out, I haven't stuck it down yet, a roof for this little bit here that houses the floodlight. So I think when all that's stuck down, I think it'll look pretty cool, and it'll be painted grey, so this roof will be painted the same going all the way around. So I now need to wait for that paint to dry, get the grey done, paint the roof, and then we're about ready for the interior. Right, I've popped a few little figures in there, and there's the bar area. This is stuff that I had from a previous build. Got the 3D printed coffee machine there that Slot R Dave sent me. So yeah, I think it's all right. I was just fiddling around with positioning, so I think I've got to stick all that in, and when that's done, sorry, I'm waving the camera about a little bit, we can pop the roof on. I've cut a door out because you couldn't really see what's going on, so when the roof's stuck down, I've got to paint the frame of this door and just tidy up the finish there, and then we will almost have a finished building. Can't see it really well through the window, can you? And then back here I've got to stick this down and paint it, paint the steps, but we've got light at the back, so this can be sort of an entranceway. So yeah, it's looking good. So couple of bits to do, and then we're just about finished. I've just painted that a slightly lighter grey. I think it all looked a bit too dark. It needs another coat, but I think it looks better in that grey. So I'm just going to fit, oops, where are we? Little cap around the roof, just waiting for the hot glue to warm up a bit. And there's the steps all painted now. So that outside area is, well, it's starting to take shape, isn't it? So, right, let's get that strip put on, and I can tidy up this paintwork here, and we'll be nearly there. Right, well, I think this end section is about complete. So we've got the pit garage, and then we've got the new building with, well, something going on inside, whatever that might be. And then when we come round here, we've got a continuation of the roof. The light is embedded inside whatever that is. Should probably put a door on that or something. And then I have the entrance. So I think I might put a couple of little posters on here, or entrance sign or something, just to finish it off. And I need to paint the back of this building as well, because I want this to be a bit of a feature rather than just being hidden away. So there you go. I think this is completed, and I'm really pleased with the outcome. It's a little bit different to what I normally do in terms of brickwork and decorating the back as well as doing the front. I mean, the front I might change the colour of, because I just think it might be a bit too dark. Might lighten it up a bit, but who knows, that's one for another day. So anyway, that will do. Thanks for watching, guys. You'll take care, my friends. Bye bye now.